Wait, is my mic on?
Guys, are we really doing this?
Ah, fuck it. Let's just start. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Deani, and I'm back for another episode of Sipping Through Life. Hello, everybody. Guys, what's going on? Hey, Megan. Hey, Gabby.
Hello.
Hey. Great intro. Love it.
I know. Cool
I
cats
was
and
channeling my
kittens.
inner Carol Baskin
Oh,
from Tiger
okay.
King.
Yeah.
I'm
The
still
murderer?
not on board with that.
Mhm.
I don't know why I haven't watched it yet, but
You haven't watched Tiger King?
no, I don't know why. It's like I feel like everyone has been talking about it, so
Yes.
I already feel like I know what happened. So it's like, what's the point of watching it?
No, it's so good.
No, there's so much that you don't know because there's just so much in like 7 episodes. It's insane.
I'll have to
You
watch
have
it.
to watch it, honestly, truly.
Except something that's really interesting that Rylan told me about it.
Hmm.
He saw an article that said, I guess the sheriff's department of where all this happened. Where is it?
Mhm.
Oklahoma or something like that.
It's actually Florida.
Wait,
For Carol
Florida?
Baskin.
No,
but for him,
Joe. For
Yeah,
Joe
Joe lives in
Exotic.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Okay. I guess wherever 2 spots it was, that it's been a rise of people actually calling in being like, I have a lead. I know this. I know that. Yeah. I guess the sheriff department said they're getting like 6 to 7 leads like a week.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not like they're all
crazy.
checking out, but it's like people are actually calling in about it, which is kind of
That's wild.
interesting.
Yeah, I truly don't believe Carol Baskin murdered her husband.
Oh, no, she definitely murdered her husband. Or she had something to do with it. She helped cover it up. She did something.
No, I truly think that her what was her husband's name? Her late husband. Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever his name is, he said, if I pull this off, this will be the greatest thing I've ever done. And I truly believe he framed her and he got away.
Okay, but
No way.
question though.
He was multimillionaire, billionaire.
He wasn't a billionaire because
My man was digging gold in the grass. Like he was
question,
hiding
friends.
it.
But people were saying, like, nobody really knew how much he was worth. Like, some people thought the most that they heard was like 20 million. Other people heard like 6, 7,
20
16.
million, $6-7 million. I'll take it. I'm sure he escaped. He was a pilot.
But I'm
Like, didn't
just
he
saying,
fly?
that's a big difference between a millionaire and a billionaire.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I recant. He's not a billionaire, but a millionaire.
Right.
Right. So maybe
Question.
he can't pull off his own
Question,
death.
friends. Question. Sorry. Interjecting here. But who is the guy that looks like her ex-husband? That they're saying that's him?
I know. This is like the newest thing.
I saw articles about that, but like I don't know who that guy is.
Deani, it's the guy that started to work with Joe Exotic, and like he was like the guy in Vegas, and he would like take the Cubs up into like Las Vegas hotel rooms. They are saying that is Carol Baskin's first husband, not the one she murdered, the one that.
Just kidding.
Shut up.
And he's like coming back to get revenge on her. And I saw that, and I was like, holy shit! If this is part of the story, that's what I'm saying, Gabby. You have to watch.
Oh, I guess
That
I'll
would
finally
be
give
the
it a
craziest
chance.
plot twist.
Right? Have you look up the photos? They do look similar, but I will say this: the photos are pretty grainy, and I think it's because they didn't want to like make it look like
No. Someone but coming from someone who has not seen the show or the documentary, whatever, they do look incredibly alike. The
Similar.
old picture, and then I see the eyes, the nose, everything. Like I think they look a lot alike. So whatever the story's behind that, I think that is her first husband.
That would be so crazy. I can't even imagine.
But anyways,
wait, I'm sorry. His name is Don Lewis. Okay, like R.I.P. to Don Lewis. But I truly believe that he's not dead, and he's just living his best life, like drinking a margarita somewhere on a beach.
So you really think he made it to Costa Rica?
I do, because he said, if I pull this off, this would be the greatest thing I've ever done. And like,
yeah, divorcing her, she's freaking crazy.
I just think I think he could easily have gotten a divorce. But like faking your own murder?
No.
Oh my God.
No way. I don't think so.
I mean, she's still crazy though. So either way, I wouldn't trust her at all. She scares me.
Yeah,
hey,
no.
all you cool cats
and kittens.
Like, yo. But I'm sorry, like their plan to like kill her when she's on a bike, that is hilarious to me. Like,
it's just
Gabby,
crazy.
watch.
It's just crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give it a chance.
Yeah. And have you guys seen the reunion or whatever they just put out like a couple weeks ago?
No, I didn't watch it because I heard that it wasn't all that great.
Yeah, because it's like the documentary guy like coming out and saying more things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't really like his part. He just was smoking a ton of cigarettes with all those coffees around him.
Yeah,
I was
very
like,
gross.
Sir, this is not the look.
No, yeah, very strange. Very, very strange.
Interesting.
But guys, I noticed that we're all kind of sipping on something different. So do you guys want to go around and say what your sip of the week is?
Sure.
Should I start?
Yeah, go ahead. You start off.
This week, I think I'm going to call my sip of the week, what a week. I think that's what I'm going to call it.
God, I feel that. Yeah.
Or maybe something like bored in the house.
That's
just
good.
Bored in the house, you know?
Bored in the house.
House,
yeah.
I'm in the house bored. I'm bored in the house.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
I
Bored.
listen to that all the time.
But
it's just so catchy. Did you see what he actually posted? Like, I'm so glad you guys liked my video. He goes, but I'm still in the house bored.
mm-hmm.
It was so funny.
Iconic.
But it's really easy to make this drink, guys. It's literally one of those like Dailies pouches that you get from like Walmart.
I've never heard of this.
It looks like a fruit juice pouch, but it's in the frozen section. It has alcohol in it. And then you just take some of the Moscato wine from Target, that like California Roots wine, the $5 wine, guys. Listen, it's not expensive.
No,
and
we're in a budget.
I poured a little bit in there and you just mix it up together and there you go.
I mean, honestly, like what can go wrong with mixing alcohols, you know? It just gets better and
Nothing.
better.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, I'm glad you're drinking alcohol because I'm doing coffee and sip of the week's name, I don't know.
Need to stay awake?
Need to stay awake, yeah, but like honestly, it's just like burnt out and tired. No, I know what I call it. I have 3 papers due Monday and I haven't really started. Cheers.
Procrastination. Damn.
Well, I'm sitting here just drinking water because again,
healthy.
I've been very tired this week. It's been a blah week and I might have overloaded on caffeine today. So I need to like hydrate at this point.
Listen, we've all kind of like switched drinks because usually I'm just drinking water.
Yeah.
Gabby would drink me the coffee and I got the wine. Like what is happening?
Yeah.
Quarantine.
Quarantine
is getting to us.
Quarantine.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
But guys, come on. I want to catch up. How was your week?
Good. It was good. The girls have been on another level. When I say they are just trying me and trying Ryland, and then what they're doing to each other, like Deani perfectly said it the other day. It's WWE with them. Like one of them will just smack one in the face just to see like the reaction, and of course the other one screams,
right,
and like runs away to either me or Ryland, and the one that did the smacking will come back for like a second round, and it's like, what are you doing?
Oh gosh.
Not to mention my lovely baby B there decided she wanted to just lay on my stomach and then bite it.
What?
Legit just, okay? And I don't got a flat tummy, y'all. Like, I definitely got the mommy tummy, and, there's just some extra little pouch there. And so she got a good bite.
Oh,
and
no.
When I say I pushed my child off of me,
I mean,
I like pushed her off of me, and she got so upset with me. She rolled over and then bit my knee. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You came back for round 2. Wow.
I know. So again, I did. I took her little cheeks and I looked at her and I was like, "You will not bite me." And of course she cried, and I'm like, "Okay, well at least
she knows
through you."
Right.
And she has not attempted that since. I think that was like 3-4 days ago when she did that. So
wow. Did she leave like a mark?
On my belly, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, my stretch marks covered it up really well. So it's all good.
Interesting.
I know. And she's like, I think she was frustrated in that moment, which again, baby girl, I get it. But
we're all going through it,
Yeah.
We really are.
But I am proud to say, though, you guys, I went for a walk. I left my house.
Oh my gosh.
Breaking news. Everyone
Breaking news.
stop what you're doing.
I know. My anxiety was going through the roof on the walk. Like, legit, we are like, you know, we see people coming up, and I'm like, Rylan, we have to get to the other side of the street. We have to get to the other side. Of course, you know, I have the dog. He's got the girls.
Wait, it was like a whole family outing then?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, we
God.
needed it. We needed it. So yeah, and then we finished off the walk with us playing with chalk outside. So it was, yeah.
What a great day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
And how are you feeling?
I feel like I got my fix I needed. Like, I got out.
Yeah, that's that vitamin D. Yeah.
Yeah. My skin's loving it, you know. But it was good. I feel like I want to go for a walk again, obviously. Like, I want to get out, but I'm like not in such a rush now, especially because it's been a little chilly.
Guys,
it's like false advertisement outside with this beautiful weather, or at least it looks beautiful, and then you step out and it's like, that's cold.
What is happening? It's like middle of April. What is happening? I'm literally wearing my jacket when I drive to work. I'm like, I'm freezing. My heat is on. So bad.
Well, that's where it's like confusing. I feel like we keep flip-flopping like AC, heat, AC, and we're really trying not to, but it's like to the last point where we're like either sweating in our house or like absolutely freezing, and then we're like switching it over.
I would so much rather prefer to be cold than hot.
Ugh.
Okay.
What?
Not me. No.
You would rather sweat?
I would way rather sweat.
Really?
Yes, because once I get cold, I am cold for like days.
No, but you can like bundle up and get like cozy and toasty.
No, very true.
No, listen, once my toes are cold.
Oh, the toes, yeah.
There's no going back. Like, I'm just a miserable biatch for the rest of the day.
Dude, you gotta
Probably
get some,
the rest of the week.
You gotta get some cabin socks. It's the way to go.
Megan, I've put on 2 pairs
socks.
of socks before.
No, but cabin socks are out of this world. Like, designed to get you warm.
How much are cabin socks?
I don't know, like $8.
I'm not paying $8
one pair
for
of socks. One pair?
I hate being cold.
All right, Gianni, good thing your birthday's coming up.
I know. It's almost here, guys.
If you have to wear cabin socks in May, like, I truly am concerned for Virginia's weather then.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I'm
gonna be like, somebody get me out of here. I hate it here.
Yeah, I feel that. How's your week going though, Gianni?
My week, at first I thought it was like a really boring week, but then I thought about like the random things that happened to me this week, and I was like, you know, I do have some stuff to update the girls on.
You have such an interesting life.
You really do.
Like, you really do.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like every day's the same for me, and like your days are so different, I feel.
Well,
keep yourself busy. Yeah, I feel like.
Well, it starts with work usually, and no 2 weeks are the same at work for me, especially with everything that's been going on with COVID-19. Like, working in public health right now, it's just like, you don't know what each day is going to look like. Some days I want to cry at the end of the day because I'm happy that it's over. Some days I cry at the end of the day because I'm like, just so sad that like this is happening to like our state, our country, the world. Like, I'm just so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first incident that happened for me this week would be right after we recorded last week. I almost got in a car accident and died.
What were you going outside for?
You left
what
your
are
house?
you doing?
Yeah, so
Gianni, wait, were you driving?
Yeah.
This is making more sense by the minute.
First of all, I'm a good driver.
Yes, you
so
are.
I
You
take
are.
offense to that.
No, I was joking.
We're all good drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby.
All
Yeah.
right. Settle down, both of you. I'm a great driver.
You get us there, you know?
I decided that like I needed to cut my hair or I needed to trim my hair.
Okay.
And so I was doing pickup at Walmart where they just like run it out to your car.
So just want to say, like, we're at that phase in quarantine. Like, you're ready to do something with the hair. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's getting drastic.
Yeah. So, and I mean, it had been the 12th of April was the last time, because you guys know, like, I had cut all my hair off this time last year. So the 12th of April was the last time that I like trimmed, cut anything to my hair. Wow. 2019. So it was like April 12th, 2020. And I was like,
it's been a year.
Just like at least trim my ends.
Yeah.
And you guys know my older sister is a cosmetologist, but I couldn't wait to like go to Richmond because I just don't know when I'm going to be able to go to Richmond. So I was like,
Yeah.
I can watch YouTube videos. I've got this.
You got it.
Anyways, so I'm driving to Walmart, and of course it's the Walmart that's like far from my house. Like I had to get on the Parkway to get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was annoying, but it's fine. And
so you didn't go to the one by Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I went to the one by the movie theater.
Oh my, that's so far, dude.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay. The one in Kingstown or like that area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was really far.
Which, by the way, is actually the worst Walmart in America. Don't know if you knew, but it is. But I was like, you know what? It's worth it. Like, I gotta go. They only had 5 left. And I had called all the Sally's in the area, and they only had shears that were $60 left.
No.
And if you guys know anything about me, it's the cheaper, the better. So
at least you're honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, I'm so honest. So I am driving, and it's almost my turn to turn into the parking lot. And what do I see?
A car coming?
A big freaking spider.
Oh my God,
Deani! Spider.
Deani.
And guys, no, it's crawling on my windshield. And I'm like, oh, it's on the outside. It's fine. It's on the outside. And then I realized that its back is facing me. And I'm like, its stomach would be facing me if it was on the outside. This is on the inside. So I like turn my car so fast. I basically go on 2 wheels. Megan, you know what that feels like because you were with me when I did it the first time.
It's okay.
And I whipped my car into the parking lot, get to the first parking spot that's available. Yes, I almost flipped my car. It was going to be like a solo accident, which like makes me feel better about telling the story because nobody was going to be injured but me.
Okay. That's still concerning, but yeah, I'm glad to hear.
But like bugs freak the freak out of me and like I will flip this car. Everybody knows like if I see a bug, I will flip this car. So I turn into the parking spot. Like the interior of my car is tan. And the spider just so happens to be tan. So now I don't know where the spider is. And I'm freaking out. I'm like looking in the windshield. So it's like up in the corner of my windshield. And so I go around to the passenger side and try to kill it. But I realize I have no napkins in my glove compartment box.
A mess. This is a mess. How big was the spider? Please tell me.
It was so big. No.
Big?
It was like a medium-sized spider, which is like big to be driving.
Yes.
And for a spider to just come out of nowhere. And it had spots on his back.
Oh, no.
I was very, very scared. Yeah. So then I go back around to the driver's side and I realize, I have a box of tissues on the passenger side. So I run around to the passenger side, but I can't find the spider. So then I run back around to the driver's side to see if I can like look under my windshield, like in the corner of my windshield by the passenger side. And I see it. Oh, and no. I'm like, okay, how am I going to kill this spider? Because I can't get it like in the corner.
Right.
And what do I have in my driver's side? Like
Tell me.
Like thing, perfume, like cheap perfume. So I'm fine with spraying it.
Brilliant.
So I like spray. It drops down onto the passenger seat. If somebody had been sitting there, I would have like freaked out for them. It drops down onto the passenger seat. I grab it with the tissues and I run. Luckily, I had gloves on.
Oh, okay.
I run to the trash can. And I open the napkin to like make sure that I have it. It's in there. It's big. That's what she said. And I throw it away.
That is, I mean, I'm really proud of you for doing that.
Yeah.
This week at work, the little girl, so I'm a nanny, but the little girl came up to me and she was like, there's a bug. And I was like, oh yeah, like no worries. Like she says things and I'm like, maybe she's like, she could just be playing imagination. I like turned the corner. There's this huge bug. Don't know what it was. Don't know. And they were like, can you kill it? I was panicking. Cause like,
wait, the kids were asking you?
Yeah, the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, the little girl. Yeah. And so I was like, I don't wear shoes in their house and my shoes were all the way upstairs. So I was like looking around for something to kill it. Like I grabbed this random big toy. When I tell you I was screaming so loud because I was so scared. The parents literally asked me like when I came upstairs, they're like, what was going on down there? I was like, I'm so sorry. I was killing a bug. And like, it was traumatizing. I'm pretty sure I scarred the children, but you know what? Like I got the job done. So I don't know. I think we won that round.
Killing bugs. I just killed an ant.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Gabby, do you have ants in the house? That's not a good thing.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Really?
It's the changing of weather.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy. But I actually did kill a spider today. I was on the phone with one of my friends, and I'm opening up my laptop just to, look on. I don't know what I was looking up, but
just minding
all of
your
a sudden,
business.
literally, as I open it up, like it crawls off of my laptop onto my on my couch, and I was freaking out.
No.
I was like, I'm looking, same thing like you, Megan, looking around, and my children knew, and granted they don't care. I grabbed her baby and like just smushed the crap out of the spider. Don't worry, nothing got on the monkey. It was fine. I made sure
always disinfect it.
Yeah, I even wiped it with a wipe. It was good. But yeah, I don't know what bugs. I don't.
No, I don't fuck with bugs at all.
No, but like at least you guys are okay with killing them. Like I don't think you guys understand like the impact that that spider incident had on me. This is not the first time that it's happened either, with only me in the car.
You see, they know. That's why they keep coming back.
I wish that other people could be in the car, because then I could be like, kill it, kill it, kill it, or I'm going to kill us. Like, I'm going to flip the car.
It's me or the spider.
Right.
That's insane, Deani.
But it keeps happening to me by myself. And like when I tell my parents, they don't believe me.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't even know what to say about it. Then, so that was the first thing that happened to me this week.
Wow. That really set the tone.
Yeah, right?
I know. The second, like, major thing that happened to me this week is that, my dad made Kool-Aid, or so I thought, earlier this week. And as you guys know, I typically only drink water like during the week.
Yes.
But this was like a particularly like meeting heavy day. So I had like a 30-minute break in between one meeting and another meeting. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take my lunch break right now. And while I was making my lunch, I was like, oh, I'm going to treat myself to Kool-Aid, because I just like want something sweet.
Like you deserve it.
Treat myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I pour it. It's like the last like cup full of like Kool-Aid that I could get. And so I pour it all, and then I put the container to the side, and I finished making, I think I was having like taco salad or something like that. So I finished making my salad, and I take like a big sip of this Kool-Aid, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, that kind of tastes like alcohol. But like, keep in mind, I hadn't had alcohol in over 40 days because I gave it up for Lent.
Yeah. So you're not used to the taste. Like, you don't know what it tastes like.
Right. I was like, wow, that tastes like alcohol, but like maybe it's not, because I also haven't been drinking like juice. So like, I don't know. So I go into the room where my mom is working, and I'm like, hey, does this Kool-Aid have alcohol in it? And she's like, oh yeah, your dad mixed it with like some leftover wine that we had. And I was like,
okay.
Wow.
Okay, well, thanks for not labeling it on the Kool-Aid container, because this is actually the middle of the workday. Don't know if you know this. And I'm like, I can't be drunk in the middle of the workday, so I'm going to put this back in the fridge. Nobody drink it, and I'll drink it tonight with my dinner. She's like, okay. And so I like go back. I just drink water with my lunch and have a normal day, whatever. Comes time for dinner time, and I like make my dinner. I'm like, oh yeah, I have that like wine Kool-Aid in the fridge that I need to finish drinking. So I like grab it, and I turn around to my dad, and I'm like, oh yeah, like thanks for not telling me that there was wine in this. And he goes, wine? That's not wine. And I was like, Mommy told me that it was wine. And he goes, no, I mixed rum in it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I love your dad.
Yes. Okay, so like I actually would have been like shit-faced in the middle of the workday.
And here's the thing,
I drank this.
You wouldn't even know. Like you'd be like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah. No, honestly.
Because like wine drunk and then like alcohol drunk, like hard liquor drunk is so different.
Two different things.
Really
guys, the rest of the night, I was like laying in my bed like, what the fuck is going on?
Just drunk.
Like I remember this feeling.
But Gabby, how was your week? That was the only thing that happened for me. Or is it Megan? Wait, who hasn't gone? Guys, I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
No, you're fine.
Who hasn't gone? Megan?
I know. I can tell you've been drinking that
I know,
wine.
Right? No. I was about to be like, Deani, I just went.
What's happening?
Honestly, I may or may not be a little drunk right now.
Wow, so jealous. I'm so glad I went last, because I'm truly so boring this week. It's just been homework on top of homework. I've gone to bed at like 2 to 3 a.m. every night, woke up like at 6:30 to go to work. I have nothing to report except just sadness. exhaustion. And, you know, that's it. That's really it. But you know what? I'm almost done and I'm excited to be done with these papers.
You see, yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. I
and
feel
it's
bad.
Getting closer and closer.
I just like have nothing to talk about this week, except I do want to talk about one thing because I know we all watched. Are you guys ready to talk about Listen to Your Heart?
Yes.
Or can we do this right now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. I think I should say, as a huge Bachelor franchise fan,
oh gosh,
this just isn't it for me. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts because you guys aren't super fans. So I don't know.
I want to preface this by saying that this show I was very hesitant to watch. And the main reason that I was a little hesitant to watch it was because I was afraid that it would remind me of a very like traumatic period of time in my life. And that period of time in my life was actually the months of January through, I believe it was the beginning of March. It was Peter Weber's season of The Bachelor.
I'm so sorry. Did you say dramatic? Because I don't think it was traumatic. I think it was dramatic.
No, it was It was traumatizing. It was the biggest waste of my time.
It was.
Biggest waste of my time. Like, I used to watch The Bachelor. I stopped watching, and everybody was like, no, Peter's so great. Like, this is the season to start back watching.
He is so great, and he fucked up his season. He did.
No. So I was already like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch this show. And general overview or general, like, review. I'm sorry, I don't know the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I love it. It's not me this time.
I know, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, this is Tiani drunk. It's crazy that only a handful of times I see it. So it's like, it's just entertainment right now.
My general, that's the word that I'm thinking of. My general consensus is that I love it. I love Listen to Your Heart.
I mean, I'm really happy you love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Gabby?
You see, as someone that does not watch the Bachelor franchise, all that fun stuff, it wasn't
missing out.
I don't know. It's just never, shows like that aren't really my thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad.
Okay.
I think it's interesting. I've seen some episodes of The Bachelor and yeah. But I'm not saying the word because I can't say it.
Bachelorette.
Yeah, I can't say it. The shows were just kind of like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's one, guy or girl with all of these
retweet.
It's just like, that's crazy to me that you cannot fall in love with someone like that. I'm sorry. That's just what I think.
I believe we have living proof that it works.
On like three couples?
Barely.
No, but like the Bachelorettes are doing pretty strong, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
But I'm just saying, between Hannah B and Peter, now we have 2 seasons where there's been no relationship.
Hannah B is a hot mess. Peter is a hot mess himself. Like, those are bad picks, okay? And I'll give you that. But like, you got to tune in for Claire. Come on, Claire Crawley.
First of all, did you notice that they're like recasting her whole season?
Yeah, and
after
they should
announce the guys.
They should, because they gave her like all like young 20-year-olds.
Which is actually a note that I had on my thingamajig. On my notes. Is that
notes on a note? I love that.
That's a sub note on my notes. Is that I don't know if you guys noticed this, but a lot of the guys that they picked for Listen to Your Heart were in their like late 20s, early 30s to mid 30s. And
I did notice that.
Most of the girls were like early to mid 20s.
Yeah.
So I think that has something to say with like who is actually ready for love.
I agree to an extent.
Yes.
Do I think a 21-year-old is ready to get married? Maybe yes, but I don't really think that. But there is an exception.
I think you could have a committed relationship, but not be married. Being married is a huge step. I think some people can do it because some people like are both committed, but it takes it takes someone to be very mature to be able to be married at 20, 21.
Yeah, like let's just talk about like the majority is not ready to be married at 21. And if you think you are, I guarantee you like you're not. Like
you're not,
harsh to
but
say.
I think that it's like one thing if a 21-year-old is marrying like her high school sweetheart and they're like growing together. But I think it's another thing when a 21-year-old is like, I'm ready for marriage, and then like tries to jump into a relationship with a person and falls in love in 6 weeks. I just think that's not realistic.
Do you know what drives me insane? It's not the marriage part, because I feel like that's like a society thing where like we're ingrained to get married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The thing that drives me insane is when these 21-year-olds are like, I'm just ready for love. Like no one wants me. Like I've never been in love. I'm like, dude, you've literally been maybe dating for like 7 years. Like calm down. And like,
no, but also as somebody who's 24 and never been in love, like take a seat. Have several seats.
Like when they're saying
several seats.
There's a difference between a 35-year-old woman or man and a 21-year-old man or woman trying to find love. Like 35, like you've lived a little life, you're seasoned, you're ready. But 21, you're at the peak of it. Like you're just starting out. Like relax, it's gonna come.
Right.
It just drives me insane when they're like super young and they're like, I've been trying everything. I'm like, what? You just moved out of your parents' house, maybe. Like what?
Okay, so I think that you're also talking about Jamie, and I got beef with Jamie. She's very annoying to me. And also how she was like, yeah, I'm from Nashville. And the guy's like, oh, how long have you like lived in Nashville? She's like, I just moved there in May. I'm like, okay, so you're not from Nashville. You're not from Nashville.
No. But she has to say it because she's a singer, It's like she's got to get that street cred, that country street cred.
But I'm like, sweetheart, listen, if you're from Memphis, Tennessee, if you're from Greenville, South Carolina, if you're from like Boise, Idaho, just say where you're from. You can be like, I'm from Boise, but I moved to Nashville recently.
Exactly,
yeah. Or good old Fairfax, Virginia. Like, rep it.
Who cares?
Except, side note though, did you see that there's actually someone from Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, and I was going to ask you guys, do you guys think that she actually is from Washington, D.C., or she's like from Arlington?
Or she could be anywhere in either Virginia or Maryland, because a lot of people say DC, but I don't know.
But I feel like she's like not going to make it far, and I'm just disappointed because no one from our area.
Well, they didn't show a lot of her,
and what they did show was
focused on the same few people. Also, because I had a note that said Cheyenne, the black girl. I didn't even know her name until the rose ceremony.
I know.
I did not even know her name.
I know.
And then can we just like take a moment to talk about the creep that is Michael Todd?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, is this the guy that was like trying to get the kiss with
He's like, I like your lips.
I like your lips. Yeah.
Do you like my lips?
Okay.
And she's like, sips wine.
Okay, wait. He is a creep, but he's like a self-aware creep because he like went back to the dudes and was like, yeah, I like tried to kiss her and she wouldn't do it. Like he didn't make this up, like this scenario. Like he was just like,
Megan, so cringy.
Yeah, no, I feel like he was trying to brag in a sense, but even the guys were kind of, to me, that's how I took it, that he was trying to be like, yeah, I was doing this, that, blah, blah, blah. And the guys are just kind of looking at him too, like,
but he even said, he's like, but I got rejected. I was like, okay, you know what happened. Like, you're not just saying, I don't know. I thought it was funny.
I literally was like cringing out of my skin. Like the way that he was like looking at the girls.
No, it was weird.
His opening line was like, want to hear one of my originals?
Let me hear it.
What?
Oh, wait. Okay. I'm sorry. But like, just to back up, like I'm confused about the premise of the show. Is there an engagement or do we get a record like label deal? Like I'm just confused what we're doing here.
That is a little confusing because
I don't know.
Because Paradise they get engaged, and then obviously the regular they get engaged.
I hope that they don't have to get engaged, and let me tell you why. I just feel like a lot of the couples on these shows treat it as a game because they want to like quote unquote win. So
well, this is a game show now.
No, I know, but I'm like, they're trying to like
the music aspect is a huge competition now.
Right. Like I hope that they like get like a record deal or something like that, but I don't think that they should try to force engagement on these people because I'm like, I just think that clearly if you look at like the full Bachelor has been on for what, like almost 20 years?
Yeah.
Almost.
For a while, yeah.
And if you look at like over the past quote, like let's say 20 years, like how many successful couples, how many successful marriages have you had? It's not that many. Clearly you guys need to stop trying to like force this like engagement marriage thing, and just like people can be in love without getting married.
Amen. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And also, I really appreciate that they were inspired for this show from A Star is Born.
Oh, I had a huge issue with that.
I love that movie, Megan. What's the issue?
Where do I begin? I'm like trying to like be really sensitive because I know you love this movie. Okay.
I'll say I haven't
Why
seen the
are
movie,
we?
so
Okay.
I don't.
Well, spoiler then. Is it okay?
We need to have a movie
night.
night.
Yeah.
Gabby, like maybe walk out if you don't want to hear spoilers.
I'll just take out my headphones.
Okay.
And then like wave back when I can come back.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys.
Gianni.
Yeah.
They're trying to say that what is it called? What's the movie?
A Star is Born. Oh my gosh,
I'm
Megan,
sorry.
disrespect.
That was a very toxic relationship and it ended with him committing suicide. So why are we trying to put that relationship on a pedestal? That I do not understand.
They're trying to put that relationship on a pedestal. Megan, they're talking about the like music aspect of it. The music from that movie was so good and like
it was.
The music aspect of their relationship was like really, really good.
Yes,
and beautiful.
I agree, but they were like, because we saw A Star is Born and they fell in love, they sing in music. I'm like, that wasn't a healthy relationship. And it ended terribly. Tragically. Man. No, I had such an issue with that. I was like, I cannot believe we're basing the premise of the show off of that relationship.
Okay, but also understand the premise of the show is based off of falling in love over music. It's not based off of falling in love with an alcoholic.
No, I understand. It's just, I had an issue with it. I'm sorry. I really did. I'm sorry.
I loved that.
It's okay.
That was just one of my favorite movies of 2018.
That's wild. See, I think like majority of people like come at it from like where you're coming at it from. But like when I heard that, I was just like, oh my God, really? Like, okay. Yeah. All right, Gabby, you can come back in.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also really liked the fact that that they played so much like John Mayer.
Gravity. Yeah. Wow.
When I heard them singing Gravity, I was like, also, can we just talk really, really quick about Ryan?
Yes, we can.
So, okay, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that I wrote about him when he walked through the door was, this is crazy, okay? Because I hadn't even seen the full episode. This is what I wrote about him.
Did you see a trailer?
No.
Okay.
No. All I said was, Ryan kind of reminds me of John Mayer. IDK. Maybe it's his vibe.
I was just about to say, vibe check. You knew it.
Isn't that insane?
Yes. That is crazy.
I know. And then I wrote a second thing that said, no, maybe he reminds me of a politician, but I think that was just because he was like in his suit and his hair was like so perfect.
Yeah. Interesting.
But I thought
so you guys both like Ryan?
Yes, I'm very attracted to Ryan.
No.
You see, I wasn't a fan of his.
No. What? Can I say something? And this is like a weird thing about me. I do not find him attractive, but as soon as he started singing and like he's really talented, I instantly became attracted. But when he's not singing, it's not it. Like it's not it for me.
Yeah.
I just love talented people.
Okay, so this is the thing.
I really do.
Thing about
it's
Ryan,
so weird.
When he was talking, I was like, oh, he's like sweet, but like as like a best friend kind of sweet. But then when he was singing, I was like, okay, Ryan, let me know when and where we're getting married.
Yeah.
Because I am all in. I am ready to be your wife.
I'm sorry. I just didn't think she had good tone with that song. No. I don't think that's her genre, but it was so his.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so excited. He like knew all the band people. And I was like, wow, he's like really knows his shit.
And he was excited to see them whenever, when they were in the studio.
And I stalked his Instagram and literally his entire life is music. It's like really sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's like, guys, I don't know. I really like him.
You're saying that I should slide into his DMs?
Oh my God. Yes. Like we kind of have a platform now, you know, it's like very small, but like he might.
I think I should slide into his DMs and then maybe I should submit a video to be on the next season of The Bachelor and then not go far, but go in like maybe Bachelor in Paradise / Listen to Your Heart in Paradise and then meet Ryan. This may be a 2 to 3 year plan, but
I was about to say, this is going to take a while.
But you know what? It's pretty feasible. Like, I think we can do this.
Yeah.
I would be so hyped because then you would have an in, and this is like my favorite reality TV world. Oh my God. Okay. We're doing it.
You two
Get
are
ready.
crazy.
Get ready, Gianni.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, go ahead, Gabby.
Oh, I was going to say, I did want to bring someone up. I just want to get your vibe on her.
Oh, it's a girl? Okay.
It is a
Rudy?
girl. Yes.
Wait, okay. I don't know their names yet. I'm so sorry, guys.
Rudy is the one who like flipped
She's just
out
extra.
on
She's
because Matt
extra.
didn't choose her for the date.
For the date.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be friends. I'll just leave it at that.
No.
She's talented at singing, though.
Oh,
But
yeah. Was that an original song?
Right, because I try to look it up
I
because you
thought
guys
so.
know my vibe of like sad music is the
I
way to
know.
my heart.
I thought of you instantly.
I couldn't find it on the internet.
I think
so
it's an
it was-
original.
Well,
yeah, me too.
some of the guys, though, when she was, or whoever was playing the piano, which I think was
Chris.
actually, I was
The
Chris.
black guy.
Yeah, Chris is,
Oh,
I
was
think
it?
Chris is the
Okay.
most musically talented.
well,
Yes.
he was
Like,
kind of looking at her
yes.
like
He was shocked.
in shock that
Yeah.
it seemed like he thought she was just like singing as she was going.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I don't know that, but it kind of seemed like that because, again, I've never heard of the song. So
Me either. You know, so I don't like her right now, but if she keeps singing and like I love talented people, I probably will be a huge fan.
well, I just think it's crazy how didn't she bring Ryan in? At
She
the
gave him
roast-
the rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that is gonna stir the pot with Jamie.
How did no
and
one pick Ryan?
Trevor.
right.
That's
But
what
I was so happy to see her walk in with Ryan because I was like, first I thought that they were going to make us wait till next week to see who was picked, and I was about
Do
to be
they
pissed
do
and be
that?
like, I
Yeah,
hate
they do
this
it
show.
sometimes.
Yes.
That's so annoying. I didn't know that.
keeps you
um,
coming back.
Then when I saw her pick Ryan, I was so happy because I just truly believe, even not based on looks, but like on talent, he deserves to be there.
Yeah.
Those
Yes,
other
I
four
agree.
guys, I didn't hear them sing. I mean, I heard Michael Todd sing his original song and it was creepy and I didn't want to hear anymore.
Well, then Trevor's the guy that's with Jamie. I think I said that name
Yeah.
before. Okay, yeah. He was actually on American Idol.
Yeah.
And I
can't.
remember seeing him
can't.
audition, and Katy Perry was like, "Oh, you're so
You're
hot."
hot.
Like,
Yeah, but now he thinks it's a personality trait. Like Katy Perry called me hot. Like I'm just the shit. Like no, dude. Like you got to do a little bit more. Like
yeah. I just
No.
I think when he was talking to Jamie too, whenever he was trying to sneak that conversation in right before the rose ceremony.
were they the ones in the hot tub? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
But it just seemed like he was kind of trying to like not manipulate her, but like I don't know, very persuasive in like, I'm not trying to do this to you. Like, I don't want to put you in that position. It's like, I'm sorry, of course. Like, I feel like any girl who's looking for love, if a guy comes to you, like being understanding like that, like, yeah, that's going to be more attractive to you.
Yeah.
And then whenever they showed the sneak peek for next week with Trevor, I was like, I knew it. You had that just up your sleeve. Like, you were just, you've done this in the past, sir.
Yeah.
You've done this in the past.
It was like he was putting on a facade. Like it was like too
Mhm.
good to be true.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
There's
Yeah.
just like it's too much fuckboy energy for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But, down to the haircut. I just nah.
Yeah. No, the haircut
No.
was nice, but it was very fuckboy haircut.
Yeah, it's not.
Mhm.
But there was a quote that Trevor said that I wrote down because like I felt it in my soul.
It inspired you, Trevor?
It inspired me. And he said, I'm pretty sure it was Trevor, and he said that he can remember being young in the car with his mom and hearing songs, and he felt the connection to the songs in his soul. And like that literally takes me back to being like
nice.
young in the backseat of like my parents' car, like listening to like the old school music that they like grew up listening to and like just like feeling it like deep in my soul. And like, guys, I just love music so much. Like it can make you happy, it can make you sad, it can make you cry. Like, oh
It's
gosh,
everything.
I love
Guys,
love music.
Who's the girl with the purple hair? Because she literally is
Mel.
she's my spirit animal. I read her bio online because I was like, I'm obsessed with her and I don't think she's going to get screen time. Do you know who she loves, who her biggest inspiration is? Stevie Nicks, which is my biggest inspiration.
Oh.
And I was like, I knew it. I knew it. So,
Okay, don't judge me. Who is Stevie Nicks?
oh my God. You're breaking my
All
heart.
right, I'm not gonna lie. It's
No.
so bad. I was about to ask the same thing. I've heard the name though. I've heard the name.
I've heard the
I
name,
just
but, like,
need
what
a-
songs.
Yeah.
It's a girl, right? It's a
yes,
girl.
it's a girl. She's the one that sings Landslide. But like she's from
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, but then she branched out and did her own thing. Edge of 17.
Don't know that song, but I know Landslide.
Okay, yeah. But you know what? In my office, in our podcasting room, there's going to be a picture of Stevie Nicks on the wall, so you guys will really get to know her. You know.
So excited.
Okay. You know.
Okay.
I'll send you the designs. I'm so hyped. Anyways. Yeah, so I related to that when you said that, Deani, that like it takes you back. Like my mom loves Stevie Nicks. Now I love Stevie Nicks. It like really does. So okay, Trevor gets some points in there for that.
Yeah.
Maybe he is deep.
But I feel like, I don't know, when I saw the trailer for next week, I just feel like he says things so that he can come off as relatable.
Yeah, I agree.
Like he's like putting on a show.
Yeah. That's just a lot of people on this franchise though.
Okay, next note that I had was this weird thing where everybody was talking about everybody's lips. And I was like, is that a flirt? Listen, you guys know, like, I'm not good at flirting. So I'm asking you guys, because clearly you guys have like great relationships. Like, is that a tip that I'm supposed to have in my arsenal to be like, wow, you have nice lips? And then to like try to kiss someone?
I would say
just say no.
Weird.
No.
Yeah, no.
Don't.
I wouldn't.
No, please don't ever say that to someone.
Yeah, that should not be the first thing.
Hey, you got great lips. Like, what? I
just found it so cringy, but it was said not once, but like
a million times.
3 times.
Wait, who else? Wait, who else said it? Because obviously the creepy guy said it.
Matt said it to Rudy.
Okay.
Michael Todd said it to Savannah, and someone else said something about somebody's lips. I don't know. They just kept mentioning lips, and I was like,
I feel like you should always like compliment eyes or something, not lips.
Or I just feel like vibes are also good. Like, wow, like I really feel like a connection. Like I feel like we like have a great vibe. But like I've never thought to be like, you have nice lips. Do you like my lips? That doesn't even sound natural coming out.
No, it doesn't. And it also feels forced.
It does feel forced.
Like, let's look at each other's lips and like maybe something will happen. Like,
and I hate to go down this road because I know that you guys aren't on this app, but like I truly believe that the whole like lip thing is like part of the reason why I'm not TikTok famous yet. And I'm starting to get very frustrated.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not good at like being flirty and like biting my lip and like sticking my tongue out like really sexy, like I'm a sex kitten. Man.
Like, hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
You see how it always comes back to Tiger King? Like,
I know.
That's why the show's amazing.
Don't worry, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, cool.
But it's just like, I don't know. Like, I think that's part of the reason, one, that I'm not TikTok famous yet, but I have a new plan on how I'm going to become TikTok famous. Because, guys, my last TikTok that I sent you guys with the Corona time, I thought it was hilarious. I got 41 views. I'm offended.
It was really funny.
It was so funny.
I thought it was funny, yes.
No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to post it on the Sipping Through Life Instagram.
Oh, okay.
We have to. It's so funny. You guys have to see it.
It's so funny.
Like, how long did it take you to film that?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Really?
Production quality, amazing for 10 minutes. Wow.
Thank you. I got my dad to help film me while I was outside walking.
That's so nice.
He was like almost crying. Like he thought it was so funny.
It is funny. It's hilarious.
He was like, wait, he's like, my dad does this thing where he's like, wait, run that back. And I was like, well, it's playing on a loop, so it's going to go back. But
don't worry.
He's like, oh my gosh, wait, show your mom. She's gonna die at this. And my mom's like, oh, very nice, Deani. Very nice.
Like, unamused. She's like, okay.
Like, this is what you're doing when you get off work. Like,
I mean, she's gonna be TikTok famous one day, so
right. That's how I'm gonna make the money for my family.
Oh,
because I am loyal. Yes. And I'm a family woman.
Family first.
Spread the wealth. Okay.
Maybe to your friends too, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely.
Definitely.
But back to Listen to Your Heart. Hold on. I have some other notes that I did want to
address.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. I definitely finished my drink, and if I don't look at these notes, I don't know what I'm saying.
I love it.
Okay. I really liked Sheridan's vibe. The like long hair with I don't know, like I really like that vibe. Like I like man buns. I like what's that guy's name? Aquamarine. What's his name?
Yeah, I know. He looks like did you say Aquamarine?
I like that vibe. Yeah, with the long
Aquaman.
It's
hair and the
Aquaman.
tattoo.
Aquaman, not Aquamarine.
Aquaman. No,
I'm
okay.
sitting here like, what?
I know. I was like, wait, Aquamarine is the children's movie with the iconic JoJo and Emma Roberts. And I can't remember the blonde girl, but she was amazing. Oh, Paxton. Something
It's like,
Paxton.
oh, okay, so
Sarah
she's
Paxton.
into mermaids.
Oh my
like,
God.
okay.
I was so confident. I was like, yeah, you guys know Aquaman.
Aquaman. It's honestly one and the same, you know?
Oh.
Okay, I don't really like him. Like, I love, like, he looks like he's trying to be something he's not. And I know that seems mean, but I didn't like.
Oh, harsh there.
I don't know.
I didn't get that
I
vibe,
didn't-
Megan.
I didn't either. I thought he was really
I thought he was sweet.
okay.
No, he's
I'll be
so
honest.
sweet. He's so
yes,
sweet.
very sweet. Not my type,
Same.
Mhm.
but seems like someone. Honestly, yeah, we can hang out. We can be friends. Like I see you being like a great time and just a great people person.
No, and now I seem like a bitch, but like it was just because he kept. It's because he had so many hats on the wall. He had all his rings on. It just felt way too much. Like,
No, he's artsy, Megan.
but I'm
Look it
saying
up.
no. But I'm pretty sure he Googled what does an artsy man in Nashville wear, and then he just
He's
like
not from
took that.
Nashville, Megan. He's from Austin, and he drove around in his
Oh my god, it makes
Subaru.
so much more sense now. It really is all coming together for me, and now I stand even firmer in my decision of this. Okay.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying I really like him. I'd be friends with him, but like, how? I don't know. I'm done talking about Sheridan.
No, but I have something else to say about Sheridan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hot
this is
take
a
right
problem
here.
that I have with the Bachelor franchise in and of itself. So you know when Sheridan like walked out and took Julia and was like, "Hey, can I borrow Julia for a second?" And then like sang her the song that he wrote her.
Yeah.
But she was like mid makeout session with that other guy who went home.
What was his,
Okay.
the bald guy?
Yes. So
I
this
mean,
is my
I love him.
problem.
I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed.
He barely talked. I don't know why you love him.
Dude, the vibe he was giving off was so great. Like,
I didn't get that vibe.
okay, well, like,
He was a fit, tall guy. That's like all
Yeah.
I was getting from him.
no, he had like, no, he was really cool. You could tell he had like swag and he was just awesome. And they didn't give him enough screen time. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm
I
telling
believe
you.
you.
Okay.
/ I stalked his Instagram and yeah.
Okay.
I liked what I
But,
saw. I liked what I saw.
But this is a problem that I have with the entire show or series or franchise. They will go up to the Bachelor or the Bachelorette or whoever they're interested in. That person will be like making out with someone. They'll
Mhm.
go up to them and be like, "Hey, can I borrow you for a second?" And then they will have a short conversation and then they will start making out with said person who was just making out with someone else. And I'm like, does nobody care about getting oral herpes? Is that what it's called? Or herpes of the mouth?
I mean,
Like, I'm just a little confused. I think that that's the risk that they're all willing to take.
yeah, but I feel like, like in reality, people can make out with multiple people in one night. I just don't think we're used to seeing it on camera.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if I liked a guy and I saw him, like, let's say we're all in the same friend group or we're all on like a trip and I see him making out with someone else, I am not inclined
Well,
to
yeah.
then try to make out with him.
But you have to think though, this past week, it was the girls' week that they were able to choose. So there were more guys than girls.
Right.
So it was like, for the guys, like it's, at the end of the day, it's a game.
Yeah, it's a competition.
It's a competition. So it's like, he was just trying to make sure he got a rose. And the
Mhm.
only person he saw working for him was Julie.
Yeah.
No.
But like, no, like
Sheridan
in real
really felt a
life.
connection. The bald
Oh,
guy
boy.
just wanted to get a rose.
Fine, whatever. If you want to take that stance, that's fine with me. Okay.
Oh, she's
I am
getting
team
worked up.
Sheridan. I am team
No,
Sheridan.
because-
I think that he can go the distance.
No, I think he can go the distance, but what was I saying? Oh, Deani, in real life, yeah, like if you saw a dude make out with another girl that you were into, you wouldn't be into it. But like
Right.
on a game show, you're like, dude, this girl's beating me. I gotta step up my game. I think that's their mentality.
I'll have to let you guys know after I submit my tapes
Yeah,
and
I was
get
gonna say,
chosen for a cast
You
member.
need to like rework the frame in your mind if you want this to work out and be with Ryan at the end, okay? Okay? They could
Okay.
pick him to be the Bachelor if he's like, fan favorite. If he doesn't find love, he just like found the music, but no love.
You guys have to help me film my submission tape.
Of course.
That'll
And
be
then
fun.
when you come back to hometowns, like we have to be in the tape.
Yeah.
We have to be. We'll meet at a restaurant if the quarantine's over.
And I'll randomly be like, oh my gosh, you guys brought your podcasting equipment? That's so crazy. Do you want to film a podcast?
Shout out. There we go. Always climbing that social ladder.
What else did I have? Really nothing other than Danny looks like the guy that ended up with Hannah G in Paradise.
Dylan Barber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny looks like him. And Russell, the guy who got sent home, reminded me of the dude who played Jasper in Twilight.
Was he like
That's
the
it
90s?
for me.
He was the 90s
Oh.
grunge dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. I swear he just like walked out of the wrong decade and was like, what's up?
No, I literally feel like he didn't even submit a submission tape. Like he was
No.
just like
They needed
thought
an
he was
extra
showing up for
person.
a house party. It was like
Yeah. No, they needed
going
someone
on?
edgy because they had all the
Yeah.
countries and they were like, we need a punk rock. Bring him in. Put on a leather jacket quickly.
Right. I feel like they just saw him walking down like Sunset Boulevard and they were like, he'll do.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay. I just feel like I'm disappointed in the casting. I don't know why, but like I'm going to keep watching, obviously, because I love this franchise.
I would
But-
like to know more about Cheyenne, though. I don't think that they gave her justice. I didn't even know
No.
her name until the rose ceremony.
Not at all.
Also, Becca, they didn't say anything about her until other than the fact that she's from DC.
Oh,
Yeah.
DC girl. Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's the first episode, so
That's
they were
true.
just going to shine the biggest stars right now.
yeah,
But just wait. It's always the quiet ones.
true.
Sometimes. I mean, I think so.
So, are you guys going to watch next week or?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so excited.
I'm
probably
very excited.
now.
I'm probably going to rewatch Listen to Your Heart like sometime this weekend just to like decompress, like have it on in the background.
Yeah.
And like maybe
No.
I'll give Sheridan another chance.
No, listen, Megan. So, I actually today
Mm.
found a new Netflix show that was recommended to me because they say if you like Love is Blind
Oh, I
and
hated Love
Love
is Blind.
Island and The Bachelor, that this
Okay.
would be a show that you may be into, and it's called Too Hot to Handle.
Ooh.
And so I think I'm going to try and binge it this weekend.
The entire
because-
season?
Yeah, I think it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah, it's only 8 episodes.
I cannot do that this weekend, but like more power to you. Oh my
I mean, you
God.
could have it on in the background. I had the first episode on while I was like cooking earlier. And
Is
like,
it good?
wasn't too bad. Yeah,
It's-
I mean, some of the guys, I don't know.
Gabby, you watched it too?
Yeah, I was gonna say I watched it too, at least the first episode, and it was
Is it better than
it
Love is
wasn't
Blind?
bad. It was interesting because it's just the truth. A lot of these people, they're so full of themselves. Like
Mhm.
it's clear they know it's a show that y'all look good. They all
Yeah.
look amazing. The girls, the guys, they're all fit. They're all slim. Like they look amazing.
They're fit and slim?
I'm sitting fit and slim, and I'm just sitting here like, you guys, like this is not real life. Like
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
that was the one part that was hard because I'm like, this is not realistic at all.
But I
No.
think like, the
But-
premise of the show is
Yeah.
that like people need to learn how to make connections that aren't just like superficial based on other people's looks, but more so like based on deeper connections. So the premise of the show is like they have all these hot people from like all around the world, which I like.
Like
because,
that.
on The
I like that.
Bachelor, I think
It's really cool.
contestants are mainly from like Canada and
and
America.
the US.
But on this show, like, so they have, I think it's 10 contestants from all
Oh.
around the world.
5
but
dudes
they're-
and 5 girls?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think,
Okay.
yeah. But they're not allowed to have sex or to kiss.
Or anything like
Oh,
yeah.
so no physical touch.
Right.
Yes. But they find out 12 hours after they
they've
all
been
meet.
there.
Before that, I mean, it doesn't matter. But of
Yeah, it's
course,
free
you're getting to
games.
know people. You're not.
Oh, and of course they're all hot and like so turned
Mhm.
on by the beach. Like of course they're all
Mhm.
making out.
Exactly. And then
And
the
then they
12 hours,
can't.
yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What a tease. Actually,
That's what I'm saying.
it's not really a tease because they already got it probably. So
Well, no, they didn't know.
They don't know. They
Yeah.
don't find out until 12 hours after they've been on the beach that they can't have sex. They can't do anything from that point forward.
Oh my God.
So like
Scandalous.
the only way to really like stay on the island, I think, is that like you have to be able to like build a connection. I didn't finish the first episode, so I don't know for sure.
Okay, then
But you have to, I think, build a connection with someone else. And like every time
Okay.
you like kiss or do something like physical with someone, like you lose you lose money, points. I don't know.
money from like the
Oh.
lump sum. It's like $100,000.
Which is $100,000.
So I that's where I'm a little confused. Like you're saying, it's just, I don't know. Do they all split the money at the end? Does one person get it and then they just get whatever, like,
I feel like it's going to be like The Circle, which was on Netflix, which people got sent home.
Yeah.
Okay. My issue is like, I'm not going to make out with anyone if I know money's on the line. Like for, what is it? How long are they at the beach? 2 weeks? I think you can
4
hold
weeks.
out.
No, but Megan, some of these contestants are so like, oh, you could just feel like, I think they may be sex addicts. Like,
I was about to say, like, this is like,
that's like fucked up that they casted that.
well, they purposely casted people that like have not had intimate relationships.
Yeah.
So that they can learn to stop being superficial.
You know what I mean? Like more connected relationships.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting. How are they going to monitor this? Like, are they just being filmed 24/7?
Lana, that's her name. There's there's a
Lana.
little, almost looks like a diffuser. What is that? A diffuser? Yeah. And it's like random things around the property or whatever. And like she was spying on them for the first 12 hours. And then like, boom, came out of nowhere and told them.
Big Brother.
Big Brother. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to check it out for sure. This seems like really interesting. And plus like, I'm not getting the Bachelorette because, you know, the pandemic. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat. He snuck into the room.
Corey's so smart.
He's so fucking smart. But yeah, so I'll check it out. What is it called?
Too Hot to Handle.
Ooh, Too Hot to Handle. I'm loving these TV names. Like people are getting like really smart.
Too Hot to Handle.
I was like, actually just thinking that. Like way too hot to handle. Wow.
Deani drunk is just fantastic. Like this is, and you needed this. You've had a long week.
I know.
So I am so happy.
Oh, I have had a long week, guys. I'm hoping that next week is better. Guys, do you see this? My eyes get so tired when I'm drunk, but it's like my right eye specifically gets like lower. It gets so tired. Just my right eye though. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, I mean like
it's so low.
It's like a lazy eye, but like from the top.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but like I think I'm developing a lazy eye. I don't know if I said that to you guys.
Can you develop a lazy eye?
I believe so.
Oh no.
Because I think it's happening to me.
Oh no, say it ain't
Gabby's looking at me like I'm an alien.
I'm like, what is she talking about? Like,
yeah, I don't see it.
But guys, I don't have any Reddits for this week. I'm sorry.
No, it was again a blah week for all of us.
Yeah,
So.
I'm really surprised we all had like such a kind of like just a week.
Yeah.
That's literally like my physical reaction to this week.
But honestly, I just think, this has been officially 4 weeks since I started teleworking from home.
It's been a month?
It's been a month.
My God.
And
wow.
I think it's going to be 2 more months or to
June 10th.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, guys. I
feel like I've just kind of reached my breaking point. Like, but I'm trying to remain positive because I have 2 more months of this.
I know. I'm actually like really blessed I can leave the house and like go to work, and it's just to another house, so I'm not meeting anyone. But it is nice to just like leave the house because I can't imagine just being cooped up here. Plus like it would be really bad for my bank account. Like it's already so bad, but like home projects are killing me right now.
I think the thing that like makes me really sad right now, like the fact that the weather has been like so up and down has made it a little easier for me. But if the weather was like consistently warm, this was the summer that I had said to myself that I was going to go to the beach like regularly this summer because, you know, like the beach at Rehoboth is like what, like 3 hours away.
Yeah, it's relatively
Virginia
close.
Beach is 3 hours away. So I'm like, oh, like I can go down for like a day and like come back.
I know. I was like really looking forward to like going to the Outer Banks with you guys, like planning something this summer. And like now we can't like sit out and drink margs. Like it's just, what is summer without margaritas?
I mean, if we lived in Florida, we'd be able to, because did you guys hear the news that mayor in Jacksonville, Florida decided to open the beaches up this evening, like starting today. He's opening the beaches back up.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Basically, the only thing that you can't do at the beaches is suntan.
Then what's the point of going to the
right? Well, like you can still surf, you can still jog, run, you can walk, you just can't gather.
Okay.
And
I don't know. This is
keep in mind this area has had an increase in cases, but you know it is what it is. It's Florida.
Yeah,
what can you expect?
You know, I mean, all the Florida listeners, like, no shade, but wow, this is a big
Florida's
thing.
a freaking crazy state, and they just continue to prove it day after day. I'm sorry that I just got so passionate about that.
No.
Like, they continually prove it day after day that it's just a freaking crazy state.
It is. I mean, it's America's basement.
I wonder though, like, do
America's basement.
I wonder if people, as Rylan says, that's where all the loose change trickles down.
Oh, I love that even more.
I'm sorry,
oh
you guys.
God.
Whoever's from Florida, I'm sorry, jokes.
Jokes.
Just jokes.
But it truly is. It truly is America's basement with the alligators and just the people eating bath salts and eating people's faces. Like, I'm not over that.
And Carol Baskin killing her husband and feeding him to the tigers.
Oh my gosh. Well, on that
Did you
note,
see?
you guys,
Related.
You guys, okay. On that note, it's the end of the episode, so don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Share our podcast with your closest friends, and feel free to follow us on social media. Find me at Gabby Colazzo.
You can find.
Plug yourself. Plug it.
You can find me on Instagram, guys. I changed my Instagram handle. It's actually at Life of Deani. That's LifeofDeanni.
Ooh, all right. And you can find me at Hey, It's Megan, 3 Y's, 2 S's, Megan with no H. And that's it, guys. That's a wrap. Yes. We did it.
Bam. Till next time, sippers.
Bye.